Welcome back everyone to Longmeister Gaming. Today we're going to be taking a look at another console in my retro collection in this retro series that I'm doing for the channel. It's going to be the Sega Dreamcast today. Another one of my favorite consoles of all time. I loved a lot of the games that came out for the Dreamcast. So we'll be taking a look at a couple of them today. Dino Crisis and Resident Evil Code Veronica, a couple of Capcom classics for the system. I love games like Crazy Taxi, for example. I really wanted to put Crazy Taxi on here, but I know the music and stuff for Crazy Taxi is a sticking point as far as copyright strikes and stuff go. And you can change the pitch, you can mute the songs and all those fun things. But I think, yeah, what's Crazy Taxi if you're having to do all that, right? So we'll just go with what we've got here, and I'll show this off to you guys. I want to show you guys the controller that we're going to be using today. And that is going to be the Retro Fighters controller. I've got my VMU in there and my Rumble Pack. This VMU does not have the LCD screen on it, unfortunately, but it's a standard VMU. There's nothing special about it. Anyways, this is a corded controller. I do remember saying in the last video that typically I try to play wirelessly, but this is I think this is actually the only system down here that I have to use a wired controller on. I don't have any wireless way to play the Dreamcast. There maybe are options to be able to do that, but I currently don't own those options. So I'm going to get the controller plugged in and get Dino Crisis up, and I will be back in just a second. In case you're interested in seeing the game up close, this is my copy of Dino Crisis for the Dreamcast. Again, it's a classic. Absolutely love it. I mean, you know, I'm currently doing a playthrough of Resident Evil 4 Remake on the PS5 on the channel, so people have been following that and watching that. This may be painful to see this, but we're going to get this thing loaded and get going. All right, here we go. We'll skip this little intro sequence. We'll watch this movie here real quick.
Sorry I'm late.
It's time. Let's move on.
What about Cooper?
Forget him. Time's up.
Wait! Wait!
I don't think he's going to make it, guys. I don't think Cooper made it.
Okay, this is the first checkpoint. Playtime is officially over, kiddies. Something's wrong. The lights in the guardhouse are out.
Maybe this has been a wild night of partying for the guards. You know, a little song, a little dance.
Stay here, Junior. Leave the guards to me.
Stay here, Junior.
Hey, did you hear what he just called me?
Forget about it. Just let Gail handle this.
All right, it's clear.
The dialogue in these early games is just so cheesy and hilarious. I mean, I found it funny back in the day, and I find it funny now.
Let's do this. I'll infiltrate the facility and occupy the control room on the first floor. I should have access to all the security systems from there. I'll contact you as soon as I've cleared the room.
Right.
Let me guess. This is some of your handiwork, right?
The brass is still warm. These guards were shooting at something very recently.
So who were they fighting?
This wasn't much of a fight. I don't think these guards hit anything before getting sliced and diced. Whatever they were shooting at came in through there, ripped right through the steel fence.
Well, the hole is nice and clean. But I still say you could have done this.
Very funny. Still need to figure out what happened here. Continue to sweep the area.
Okay then. I'm going to change my settings real quick. On the controller. The rumble of this rumble pack is so aggressive. I don't know if you can hear it vibrating or not, but it's crazy. We gotta have a different key. Key. Let's see what we got back here. Move the old shelf routine. I mean, you can tell the movement and stuff is so classic, like Resident Evil 1 style. Tank controls, that kind of stuff. Resuscitation. We will take that. We at least got to see some dinosaurs before we move to Code Veronica, right?
Rick here. I'm in. The place is deserted, though. I have a very bad feeling about this.
How's the progress going with that security system?
I don't know what's been going on here, but it looks like all the power in this facility is being cut.
Same here.
As long as that's the situation, there's not a lot I can do. Why don't you see if you can gain access to the backup generators on the ground level?
I'm on it. What are you doing here?
I caught the last part of your conversation.
By the way, I found a key.
Hand it over. Let's head outside.
He just swipes it right out of her hand. Give me that.
disgusting.
This guy's been eviscerated. Something tore his intestines straight out.
Intestines.
Look at those tooth marks. It had to be some sort of animal.
Okay, let's move on. I'll stand guard here. You go inside and take a look around.
I'll stand guard here. You go inside and die. That's so crazy. It's like what Barry does to Jill all the time in the first Resident Evil game. Or Wesker too. Jill, go check it out. Okay. We got our first little puzzle here. You've got red, blue, green, and I don't know if it's gray or white. The picture on the old CRT is not all that great, but that's okay. I still enjoy it. Okay. Do, 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 do. Oh boy.
Gail?
What could it possibly be? Here we go. He's gonna get me. Whew, that was close. They do come through doors in this game. Oh my gosh, he just says heck with it. He's just gonna jump the fence altogether. He's just gonna keep following me.
Good news. I got the control system back online. What's the situation over there?
It's Gail. I lost him.
So what's the bad news? Did you run into some guards?
You're not gonna believe this. He was attacked by some kind of dinosaur.
Now that's a good one. So, who was it? Barney?
This isn't a joke, you idiot. We were just attacked by a big-ass lizard.
For real. What's going on over there? All right.
So, unfortunately, my battery died in my camera, so I didn't get any more of the gameplay of Dino Crisis there, which I was only going to play for a minute or more there. Longer. I was going to get into the little room where the guy is with the security cameras and then cut the episode. So, didn't lose too much footage. But here's my copy of Resident Evil Code Veronica. Sometimes people like to see the cases and stuff. I have to be careful opening this. The inside of this case is unfortunately broken. It's one of those where you can flip the disc over. I gotta be real careful because the inside insert is actually broken that holds the disc. Anyways, there it is in case anybody wants to see the artwork or anything. And I'm going to get this thing loaded up and I'll be right back. This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. Had the same warning on Dino Crisis as well. That's the Capcom staple of the PlayStation and Dreamcast eras there. And here we go.
I am Alexia
Oh man.
Resident Evil.
I'm hoping that Resident Evil Code Veronica will be the next game that they remake.
The American Midwestern town, Raccoon City, has been completely decimated due to the T-virus outbreak that was instigated by the international corporation Umbrella. Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris, and a rookie police officer, Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape from the city. But their ordeal was only a prelude of things to come. 3 months later.
Your identification number is WKD 4496. Welcome to your new home.
Her name is Claire Redfield. We caught her trespassing in our Paris lab facility 10 days ago. She apparently infiltrated the complex looking for her lost brother, Chris Redfield, one of the surviving members of RPD's famous STARS teams. get out of here. This place is finished. I don't know, it might have been a special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over. The troops have been wiped.
What are you saying?
You're free to leave the complex. But you may as well know you have no chance of getting off this island.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me.
All right. I remember the first time I ever saw this, the intro sequence to this game and stuff, like when I first got my Dreamcast and this game came out, I was just absolutely blown away. Especially when she's like inside the cell and she's like looking and her eyes are moving and stuff. I mean, back then that to me was just huge as far as graphics and stuff go. I haven't played this in a really, really long time, as you can tell. The controls are going to give me fits. You can pick up our ink ribbon and use the typewriter and all that. We're not going to do any of that right now. I just wanted to show you guys this, and we're getting some bullets, but no gun yet. Still got our wonderful loading screens. Oh boy. Not looking good, is it?
Wait, don't shoot.
Who are you?
Huh? You're not a zombie. Well, great. Wait right there. I'm coming over. Sorry about that little misunderstanding, but I thought you were another one of those monsters.
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Relax, beautiful. I said I was sorry. My name's Steve. I was a prisoner on this island. And I'm guessing you're not from Umbrella either.
No, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire? Nice. I'll remember that. Hey, I heard there's an airport around here. And once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island. I'll see ya.
Hey, wait up!
I don't want you following me, lady. You'll only slow me down.
The guy is so ridiculous. I totally forgot about him. Alright, now we have a weapon. Very good. A Hawk's picture. Surprise, surprise. Wow. Craziness. You can hear the Dreamcast chugging along in a lot of this. You can hear it like spinning the disc and stuff. What happened to the one up here? Maybe it came down and I shot it there. You have to actually hit the action button to go like down those little tiny steps and stuff. I always think, can you slide this and there'll be like something hidden behind there? Guess not. That's that lamp squeaking, I guess, making that noise. Take our map here. It's rather disgusting and a horrible smell lingers. Unbelievable. Can't imagine that happening in an old prison bathroom. Right. Get ourselves some extra healing items. I thought I could just jump off the side of that. I can't remember. I mean, it has been a long time since I played this one. Come some dogs. Can't remember if they trigger coming down here the first time or if it's not until you come back through here. Must be when you come back through, obviously. Open up our inventory, or actually that's our map. It's got decent map functionality. Let's see here. There we go. So our health is still fine even though I've been hit more than once. I've just got it on the regular difficulty setting. Or actually, did it even ask me? I don't even think it asked me. Anyways, I just want to show this to you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are enjoying this kind of content. And if you'd like to see more retro games, any game I've got in my collection, I will link my Dreamcast game titles in this, just like I did on the NES video last time. And, you know, thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate your time, and I appreciate any comments or likes. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you do enjoy this content, think about dropping a sub for the channel and helping my numbers grow. And until the next one, guys, Longmeister out. Peace.